While Afghanistan is in turmoil, could the war-torn country become the heart of revival in the region? One ministry predicts that it may, after working with the underground church there. As Caitlin Burke reports, even with the Taliban's effort to squelch the message, Afghan Christians continue to live and spread the gospel.
As the new Taliban government tightens its grip on Afghanistan, people can plainly see the darkness of Islam spreading, and they're running toward the light.
As Job says, in the book of Job, he says, when a man is in a heap, on the ground, he stretches out his hand to God. And so it's in the midst of the desperation that souls are hungry. And so it's a moment of opportunity.
Joel Richardson with Global Catalytic Ministries says history proves that oppressive Islamic governance leads to revival in the church.
Iran has the fastest growing church in the world. 7 years after the ISIS blitzkrieg, there's a revival in northern Syria. The establishment of Islamic government provides ripe soil for the church to grow.
The church in Afghanistan is determined to do the same.
They're still actively meeting, studying the scriptures together, worshiping, and sharing the gospel. We actually have a report of one of our leaders who has been sharing the gospel with Taliban members that came into their village, and they've actually been engaging in Bible studies and prayer.
While it's often the sensational reports that make headlines, like a recent one that falsely claimed the underground church there had been martyred, or others that spotlight heroic action, Richardson says Afghanistan's Christians are just real people choosing to live out their Christian faith.
They say they're scared. Many of them are in despair, but it's in that weakness that they're still pushing forward, and they're finding sweetness in all of it.
One Afghan Christian recently reporting back to Global Catalytic Ministries, quote, "There is pain and joy right now. God hasn't left. There is no need to fear what the Taliban is doing. Yes, bad things may happen to us, but God will do something and glorify his name." Richardson worries this could be the calm before the storm, but he says Christians there have submitted themselves to the will of God, come what may.
They've given their future, their fate over to the Lord, knowing that it could result in martyrdom. They understand that very, very clearly, but yet they're pushing forward regardless.
The biggest prayer request right now is for divine protection. One Christian writing that they continue to remember the passage where Jesus' enemies are after him, and he passes through a crowd and disappears. Divine camouflage. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.
Alpha.